Yo, we live. Hey, welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for Draftkings and Fanduel, alright? And before we get into that, man, y'all know we got the lineup review from the previous night's slate, man, to see how we did with the updated starting five, alright? So while we breaking this down, man, y'all please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bells on, man, and let's get to it, alright? Got my best lineup pulled up. Hey, last night was a barn burner, man. Oh man, super high scoring night, man. We had a very good night over here, man. If y'all caught the updated starting five, you'll see. Hopefully y'all got it in, man. Should have put you in line to cash very well. Could have had a way better night if it weren't for DeMar DeRozan. But let's get into the breakdown, man. Got my best lineup pulled up, man. It was This was the $2 single entry. I came in 86th place, man. Best lineup right here with the updated starting five. Put up 376, man. Almost there, man. One little hold up. You see my boy DeRozan down bottom, man. I think the winner had 400, so 25 points off of first place, man. No, I take that back. We was like 13 points off of first place. The winner in this one had 389, 399, something like that. So we was about 13 points off of first place over here in this $2 single entry. So let's get the breakdown. If you caught the updated starting five yesterday, man, you know I went with Russell Westbrook, Reggie Jackson, DeMar DeRozan, Marcus Morris Sr., and Kelly Olynyk. Now, with this lineup here, once we got that Nance news, I did move off of Marcus Morris Sr. and went to Isaiah Hartenstein just because I wanted to get Harden in this lineup and everything. So we did move off of that. But Marcus Morris Sr. was still a great play as well, so you couldn't go wrong either way. I just moved to Hartenstein on this because I knew he would be starting once we got that Nance news, and I wanted to get Harden in here. So all right, let's start at the top, man. The centerpiece of the whole lineup, Russell Westbrook yesterday. Man, I did not know he was going to come in that high on, man, 57%, but it didn't matter, man. Once we got the news Bradley Beal was out yesterday, it was a no-brainer for me, man. I was locking Westbrook in. I was 100% Westbrook yesterday, across the board, every lineup. So that should tell you what kind of night we had over here. But I wanted to lock him in. I didn't care what the ownership was going to be. I knew it was going to be a stars and scrubs bill last night because it was so much value, so many value plays. If you wasn't going stars and scrub last night, man, you was putting yourself behind the 8 ball. So I knew that was the type of bill. So I wanted to give me a starting five with one superstar in there that allowed enough room to pair him with somebody else. So that's what we did. We started with Russell Westbrook. He was really the key, man. 94, man, just ridiculous last night, man. The guy, man, still a triple-double machine, just putting up a monster performance for 11,000. You couldn't even ask for more. Gotta love that from Westbrook. Coming in at the shooting guard, man, I went Reggie Jackson. I knew once I got Westbrook, like I said, I knew it was going to be a stars and scrubs bill, but all the cheap guys like Jerome Robinson, Denny Avdija, as you see here, all those guys were getting so much ownership, so I wanted to go. It seemed like Reggie Jackson was the forgotten man at 4,400. So I wanted to pair him with some value that I knew would have a little higher floor, and I knew minutes were locked in. You know, Jerome Robinson and all them starting. The Wizards had a couple ways they could go over there. His playing time wasn't guaranteed, so I wanted to get some sure value plays in him to lock in with Westbrook. So that's how we ended up with Reggie Jackson in this matchup against the Bucks. Got a good break here with Paul George being out. That undoubtedly helped all of the Clippers. Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris had a nice one. But at 9% ownership, solid return here at 27 DK points. Right at like 6x, 6.5x, somewhere in there. Nice solid return, man. At the small forward spot, the guy who killed me, man. I went DeMar DeRozan, man. Got him at 3.3% ownership. Great matchup against the Sacramento Kings. High scoring affair, man. The blowout coupled with DeMar DeRozan having a not so good shooting night. I think he was like 6 or 17 from the floor. Plus that with compared on top of that, DeJounte Murray and Jakob Poeltl had good games, so it just kept DeMar DeRozan scoring down, man. Only gave us 32 DK points, man. Killed us last night, man. Kept us from winning the whole thing over here. But we can't be too, man. I like the matchup for him. I knew it was a good spot. And Sacramento just kind of blew him out towards the end, so he didn't get any closing run. If the game had been closer, he would have played the last 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter and gave us 40 plus at least. So we'll take it though, man. You're gonna miss a few like that, but luckily it wasn't enough to destroy us, and we still able to get the money. The next pick, Kelly Olynyk. Once Christian Wood was out, another guy that was just a lock for me, man. You know, Kelly Olynyk, if he's a guy who's very productive when he gets the minutes. You know, he's not a fancy point per minute monster, but he's very solid, especially if he's going to push 30 minutes, man. He can do a little bit of everything. You know, he can shoot the three a little bit. He's an okay rebounder, so we wanted to go to him, especially in this spot against the Memphis Grizzlies with no Woods, because we knew he would be locked in for a lot of minutes, and he gave us a big return, 10x, man, right at 45 DK points. You got to love it. He came in super chalk too, but I wasn't worried. I knew I was different with DeMar DeRozan and Reggie Jackson just because everybody was going to those other plays, right? And then the sub in for Marcus Morris, I went Isaiah Hartenstein here. Once the Nance news came out, it came out after lock, so I knew pivoting from Hartenstein would give me another low on value play. And get away from some of those chalk guys. And I got him at 3,200, man. He gave us over 10x with 35 DK points, right at 13%. Very solid. Love the ownership right here for him. And they just got crushed by the Jazz, but I knew he had no choice but to play. He was really their only center option. Right? Rounding out the lineup, man, I wanted to go Harden about my next value. My next superstar here. Like I say, I structured the starting five where you could fit in another superstar. So that's what we did right here. We went to Harden, got him at 31% ownership, and a great matchup against Minnesota, man. He delivered a monster too. Triple double over here for Harden, man. 78 DK points. Gotta love it. Second highest score on the slate, right behind Westbrook. That always gonna boost your lineups when you get the top two scorers of the night, as long as you don't completely whiff on the rest of your lineup, right? And then finishing out the lineup, man, it's just a matter of what I had left, man, the money. So I went Denny Avdia here got him at 31% ownership. He put up a solid 24 DK points. It's okay for 3,400, man. Could have used more from him, but at 30% ownership, I knew I could get back. I knew I could get a little chalky with it because I knew the rest of my lineup I had enough. I was different in enough spots that I had no problem going chalky in my last couple of spots. Jaden McDaniels, just like I said Saturday, I didn't have another $100 to get to Marcus Morris Sr., so I had to come down once I stuck Harden in here, and I just wanted to lock in a guy who I knew was going to play, man. Jaden McDaniels had been getting the minutes out there for Minnesota in this great matchup against the Brooklyn Nets, and we got him at right at 4% ownership, and he gave us 39 DK points, man. Very, very solid effort from us, man. This was one of the difference makers in our lineup over here last night, especially this low ownership. Gotta love that, man. So there you have it, man. My best lineup yesterday with the updated starting fives. Hopefully you guys saw that and got it in your lineups or got it in your player pool. But 376 came in 85th place, man. We'll take it. Good night for us over here. Let's see if we can keep the trend going tonight. Let's see what I got cooking for y'all tonight, all right? Coming in today, over here on DraftKings, at the top, the guy I want to look at, CP3, man, Mr. Chris Paul himself, going against the Atlanta Hawks right here. It's a 4-gamer tonight, man. You know I'm gonna take it light, man. This is a good night to take off too. If you need a break, you've been kind of going consistently. It's a 4-gamer. It's not that monster of a slate. You can take off if you need the night off. I'll be in here playing, but I'm gonna go light. Probably 1, maybe 2 lineups. Y'all know I like to go to the higher GPPs on nights like tonight, so we're gonna try to bank a nice GPP win tonight. But at the top, like I was saying, Chris Paul, I like him in this matchup against the Hawks, man. I'm expecting the savvy vet here to use skill and slight size advantage over Trey Young, man, and kind of take advantage and really lead the Phoenix Suns to victory over here against the Hawks. Should be a good game, man. I know the Suns are going to be favored, but I think the Atlanta Hawks can stay in this game, man. Keep it kind of close. I'm looking for a nice performance from CP3 tomorrow. Coming in at shooting guard, man. I want to go back to Reggie Jackson, man. I think we can take advantage of him in this matchup here against the Orlando Magic. A quick adjustment though. If Paul George is out again, I'm probably gonna switch to Terrence Mann right here instead of Reggie Jackson. So I want to keep an eye on that PG-13 news. And I like Terrence Mann a little more than Reggie Jackson if Paul George is out. Terrence Mann just does a little more for me peripheral wise. So definitely want to keep an eye on that Paul George news. But for right now, I definitely want to go to Reggie Jackson, starting point guard over here. No Lou Will, so his minutes are pretty much solidified, barring any foul trouble or blowout. So get you some Reggie Jackson tomorrow in this matchup against the Magic. They probably the Clippers are gonna be huge favorites. Orlando is just not good right now, but yeah, I want to take advantage of some value right here with Reggie Jackson. Coming in at small forward, man. Guy I want to look at is Gordon Hayward, man. I'm expecting the ownership to be down. I mean, as low as it can be on a 4-gamer. You're not going to find anybody too low on, with, like I said, with it being a small slate. But I know his is going to be down just a little bit. Not a lot of people going to go to him tomorrow. He done had like 3 dud performances the last time. I'm talking about not even breaking 30 fantasy points, but in this nice matchup against the Wizards, up-paced matchup, horrible defense, man. I'm hoping he can get it going. If he can't get it back going against these Wizards, it's going to be a rough finish to the year for him. So I'm looking for him to pick it up here in this matchup. I'm hoping for 40-plus from him right here, man. You know he does a little bit of everything. A few rebounds, a few assists. His shot has just been off lately. So hopefully he can find his stroke, man, and get going here against these Wizards. I like going to Gordon Hayward tomorrow. Hopefully a little lower ownership. Coming in at power forward, just want to go Tobias Harris, man. The workhorse over here. Him and Ben Simmons are gonna have to carry the load for the 76ers tomorrow if they have any chance of staying with these Nuggets or winning the game. And I want to go to him. He's been doing all the heavy lifting as far as scoring wise, so I have no problem getting to him in this matchup against the Denver Nuggets. And then rounding out at center, my early value look, man. I want to go Alex Len. We saw Gafford roll his ankle tonight. There's no way he's playing tonight. Hope his ankle is good, and it's nothing too serious. I played some Gafford last night too. He was giving a solid performance before he got hurt, so hopefully that guy's okay and back pretty soon. But we're gonna try to take advantage with him of Alex Len right here with Gafford being out. I'm expecting his minutes to be a little more solidified. I'm expecting him to get the bulk of the minutes over Lopez tomorrow, as the Charlotte Hornets do like to get out and run. So I don't see him getting 30-plus minutes because Charlotte like to go small. Like I said, they like to get up and down. But I'm expecting him to see the bulk of the center minutes, maybe 25 to 28 minutes. And if he gets those minutes at 4,000, he can be a very solid value play for us tomorrow. So I like looking at Alex Len right here going against the Charlotte Hornets, all right? There you have it, man. My starting 5 for DraftKings: Chris Paul, Reggie Jackson, Gordon Hayward, Tobias Harris, and Alex Len. Let's go take a look and see what I got for y'all on FanDuel. And if you haven't hit the subscribe or the like button yet, what you waiting on, man? Come on and join us over here, all right? Now, on FanDuel, at the top, man, a guy I want to look at, Ben Simmons, man. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, man. The guy just does not look to score. He just does not. But it's a 4-gamer, man. You want the minutes. You want what you want to lock in your lineup tomorrow. It's guys you know who can do it, even if they haven't done it in a while. You want to lock them in, especially if they're gonna be getting the minutes. And like I said, they're going to need him and Tobias Harris if they have any hopes of winning this game against the Nuggets. So I want to look at Ben Simmons right here, especially for this $7,900 price tag over on FanDuel. Another guy that's a triple-double threat anytime he walks onto the court, man. I'm hoping he can be play inspired tomorrow and try to be a little more aggressive and get us a triple-double in this matchup against the Denver Nuggets, all right? Small forward. It's early, man. Shooting guard Devin Booker, man. Want to like this matchup here against the Hawks. I'm expecting this game to be a little closer than what the spread is. So They're going to definitely need Devin Booker in this matchup against the Hawks. He had a big one out Sunday for us, man. He just strung together a couple of good fantasy performances, so he could be looking to heat up and increase his production going into this playoff run. So that's a good sign, man. All signs are pointing up for Devin Booker. I like getting to him in this matchup against the Hawks. Coming in at small forward. Staying with Gordon Hayward over here. All 7K over here. I love this price on him over here, man. We talking about a guy who has 50 plus point fantasy upsides. You getting him at almost, well, not almost. You getting him at 7,000 here, man. I like going to him in this matchup against the Wizards. Coming in at power forward, man. I want to go Tobias Harris. Once again, man, you see, I got him and Ben Simmons over here. Expecting them to lead the show and get it done, man. Tobias Harris is just he's solid scorer, solid rebound. He just does a little bit of everything for the 76ers. Hopefully he can find a few more assists over here, man, tomorrow and really give us a ceiling-type performance from him. And at the center for 3,900, man, Alex Len, one of my favorite value plays over here on FanDuel tomorrow. Right now, we'll have to see how the injury news goes, see if anything open up. But I love going to Alex Len for this 3,900. I think he's the best value you can get on FanDuel as of right now, as everything looks. All right. There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel tonight. Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, Gordon Hayward, Tobias Harris, and Alex Len, man. Listen, make sure y'all go follow on Twitter or just check back to the video, man, about 30 minutes to an hour before lock so you can get your hands on the updated starting five and see what I like closer to lock, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto, chances make champions. Y'all green up. I see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.